The Backrooms. You've been here before. Entity number 34. Dollface. Habitat. Inconsistent. Footnote. It is unclear what the preferred habitat of dollface is, if any. They have been spotted at least once across hundreds of levels, but infrequently enough that we cannot designate their habitat as majority. Image caption. An instance of Entity 34 found in level 0 before being tamed. Description. Entity 34 instances, of which are known as Dollface by Wanderers, are small, doll-like, similar to Raggedy Ann doll, humanoid entities that can be found in the Backrooms. While their physical body appears to be a cloth or wool plushie, their physiology is much more similar to that of an animation from level 94. They are self-replicating and extremely hostile unless tamed. Tamed instances of Entity 34 are often picked up as companions by Wanderers, considering them to be cute. Behaviors. Singular instances will often roam a certain level, or her immediate surroundings until it spots another entity or Wanderer. This is more often than not a hound or a death moth. They will slowly approach and say something along the lines of, "Hi, I'm Dollface, nice to meet you." Soon after, it may attack, or just stand there. But usually it will just run away. If there is a group accompanying it, the rest will attack at this time. Fortunately, dealing with the dollface is as easy as taming one. Just offer them almond water and act friendly to them. After this, the dollface will act kindly to you and follow you around. It's not possible to tame one if it is part of a large group. Quickly replicating groups of Entity 34 have been known to completely dismantle communities in the past, but responding quickly enough to the situation will render them just minor pests. Biology. Entity 34 is believed to be either partially or a variant of animations based on interview logs, see below, and their internal organ systems. During a vivisection of one that was found in level 20, it was discovered that while lacking organic material and biofluids, instances of Entity 34 all contain some sort of functional organ system. Eating, drinking, and even sleeping are possible and seemingly needed in order for them to survive, though this has not been confirmed. Usually, Dollface is about 2 to 3 feet tall and is very light in weight. The hair is typically made of yarn or horsehair. Eyes are sewn on buttons, and the mouth is sewn on with yarn or a pipe cleaner. The skin color is usually brown or dark blonde. Their bodies are made of fabric and cloth. The ends of their hands are decorated with shards of broken buttons. Offspring created by Dollface exhibits identical characteristics as the original, meaning they reproduce asexually. How this happens is still unclear. Discovery. Hallucinations, whether induced by stress, the Backrooms themselves, or other factors, often cause wanderers to see strange things, and killer children's dolls have never been rare sightings for those in unstable states. However, these early sightings may or may not be a dollface. The earliest confirmed instance of a dollface took place in 1958. Interview log 01/29/2020. The following is an attempt at an interview with Entity 34 in order to further understand their behavior when in a passive state. Begin log 0302. Interviewer: Meg researcher Kim Lee. Interviewee: Entity 34, Dollface. Kim drops a few drops of almond water onto the mouth stick of Entity 34's face. The doll starts convulsing and eventually sits up on its own. Entity 34. Hi, I'm Dollface. How are you doing today? Researcher Kim. Hello, Dollface. I am Researcher Kim Lee. Would it be alright if I ask you some questions? Entity 34. Okay. Researcher Kim. Good. Entity 34. I was created by our glorious king. Note, this refers to Entity 33. He had gifted me life and friendship outside of his kingdom. Isn't that great? Researcher Kim. It doesn't really seem like friendship to me. Why do you like to hurt people? Entity 34. Hurting people? I would never. Though sometimes I wake up and see red stuff on my hands after I wake up. Does that count? Researcher Kim. Never mind. Now, what can you tell me about Dollface? Is everything alright? Entity 34. Ah! Researcher Kim. What are you? Entity 34 begins convulsing violently as its body begins to tear its half from the stomach. Another doll crawls out. Researcher Kim. What the fuck? Entity 34. 2. Hi, I'm Dollface. How are you doing today? Summary. Both Dollfaces were immediately disposed of, and Researcher Kim was escorted to safety. End log. 0310. Do's and don'ts. Do. Slowly move away if you see a docile Dollface. Run as fast as you can if it starts to chase you. Don't. Attempt to tame an instance of Entity 34 when in large groups. Try to fight or kill a Dollface when surrounded by duplicates.